Hi, I'm Michelle Shepard, registered dietitian and owner of West Coast Nutrition. And today we're talking cravings. If cravings get in the way of your healthy eating, staying on plan, finding that healthy weight or sustaining it, or your gut health, you're eating things that don't agree with you, I've got some answers for you. So, first of all, what are cravings? Cravings are just a signal from your brain. It is your brain looking to fill up its happy hormone cup, and food, particularly carbohydrates, gives us a bump in dopamine in our reward pathway and it improves serotonin, which makes us feel better. And so, it's no surprise that if we are stressed, overwhelmed, and otherwise running low, your brain's going to ask for something that reliably does the trick in making you feel better. So, next time you have a craving, your job is to remember it is just a signal from your brain that it needs a boost or break. What cravings are not something telling you you lack motivation. They are nothing to feel guilty or ashamed of. And it doesn't mean you're necessarily doing anything wrong as far as food or body. What it is typically the outside world coming in and laying that stress on you and your brain trying to find a way out. So if you have cravings, likely you've also struggled them for a fairly long period of time. And that means that the pathways from feel low, crave a food, feel better are likely very well worn. And so, what we're going to do is rewire that so your brain doesn't just have food as its go to when it needs a little boost. The number one way I like to do this, so how we start to rewire cravings in both my one to one and my group programs, is as soon as you get that craving, you recognize that signal from your brain and you insert a positive distraction. This absolutely has to be something you enjoy or that feels good in some way. So do not clean the bathroom. If you don't like cleaning the bathroom, it might be positive practically. But if it doesn't give you that bump of dopamine or serotonin, it's not going to be a replacement. It helps build new pathways in your brain that we can go to when we feel stressed, tired, overwhelmed, or like we're missing something. So positive distractions come in a couple flavors. One is more focused or active. So things that kind of get energy out or get you out of your head. That might be decluttering a room if organizing feels good to you, stretching or knitting or yoga or going for a run if that appeals, playing with your kid or your dog or your partner, maybe up and down the stairs a few times if you're really anxious, coloring a book or calling a friend. So something that involves getting out of your body and out of your head. The other flavor is more soothing and relaxing. So if you're feeling really overwhelmed or your nervous system's really jacked up, sometimes something that settles is going to help that craving more. Make a cozy tea or a coffee, dim the lights, sit in a dark room, read a book. I love to cuddle my pet dog Loki when I need that. So he gets lost to force cuddles on my stressful weeks. Writing in a gratitude journal, maybe connecting with a friend, having quiet conversation, massaging with a foam roller. There's lots of ideas. But what I want for you to have like at least one in each category, ideally 3 to 5 that you could try, written down in a note in your phone or like a sticky in your bathroom. So when that craving hits, you can just choose because this isn't going to feel intuitive when you first start doing it. And our only job is just to slow that pathway down. So when you get that craving, you do something else, and then you may continue to eat after, but you'll likely manage less and you'll also be more in control. And we started that pathway of breaking up that pattern. So the goal is not that you don't have to eat, just that we slow it down and insert that positive distraction for 2 to 10 minutes. Anybody could do that and set a timer for those 2 minutes if it feels really hard in the beginning. And because this is such a tricky one for so many of my clients, we actually made a list of a whole bunch of self-care activities so that if you feel stumped on what you might do, we've got you. So let me quickly share it, and we'll include the link to this in the email as well, so you can download it. But we've got a whole bunch of options here for you. So make sure you download the list, pick out your 3 to 5, have it somewhere handy so that when it comes to cravings, you can start rewiring that pathway. This is something that takes time, but eventually it'll feel much more natural when your body is looking to fill up that happy hormone cup to think other things as often or more often than you think food. I hope this was helpful. Have a fantastic day. Stay happy and healthy.